This is the Arrakis Imperial Weather Alert Broadcasting System, Channel 1, transmitting weather and hazard information for Arrakis on 27.065 MHz. The time in Arrakis is 1000 hours at the tone. Now begins the Arrakis Weather Report. All vessels and residents are advised to heed the following warnings. At 09:35 hours Arrakis time, the prevailing temperature around Arrakis monitoring stations was 48 degrees Celsius. In and around Arrakis winds are currently gusting from the southwest at 25 kilometers per hour. Visibility is reduced to approximately 800 meters due to blowing sand. Ornithopter traffic in and out of Arrakis are advised to be cautious when approaching all landing zones due to limited visibility. All pilots are advised that IFR conditions for approach have been declared for Arrakis airspace. Warning: Arrakis Weather Services have declared a Category 2 heat advisory for all of Arrakis until sunset. Temperatures are expected to reach 52 degrees Celsius by midday. Exposure without adequate protective gear or access to water is life-threatening. Temperatures will rise quickly and heat exhaustion, sunstroke, and death are likely if exposed for significant lengths of time. Repeat. Warning. Arrakis Weather Services have declared a Category 2 heat advisory for all of Arrakis until sunset. Temperatures are expected to reach 52 degrees Celsius by midday. Exposure without adequate protective gear or access to water is life-threatening. Temperatures will rise quickly and heat exhaustion, sunstroke, and death are likely if exposed for significant lengths of time. Ambient spice levels in and around Arrakis are currently elevated due to the winds. Those sensitive to spice exposure or wishing to avoid its effects are recommended to wear a spice mask at all times when outdoors for the remainder of the day. Spice harvest operations remain unaffected by the ambient conditions, though crews are recommended to practice water discipline and to adhere strictly to hydration and cooling schedules. The UV index is currently at an 8.5 as measured in the testing station in Arrakis. Residents are advised strongly to cover all exposed skin and wear eye protection on the open desert between the hours of 1000 and 1600, as sunburns and partial blindness can occur within minutes of unmoderated exposure. A developing Coriolis storm is being tracked by Deep Desert Monitoring Services. It appears to be on course for spice harvesting operations in zones 3 through 47 and is expected to be declared a Category 1 storm by the time of its arrival on Monday at approximately 0500 hours. Such storms pose an extreme risk to even shielded structures and all persons, regardless of personal protective measures or equipment. A Category 1 storm will have wind speeds at the ground measured in excess of 400 km per hour with gusts upwards of 600 km per hour. Dust and sand grains in such winds will destroy or bury all permanent structures not behind the shield wall. Parties operating in the deep desert are strongly advised to pull all bases of operation back behind the shield wall from the hours of 2300 on Monday until the hour of 0600 on Tuesday. Updates about this storm will be published every day at 1000 hours with additional bulletins and updates as needed. This concludes the Arrakis Weather Report. Weather and hazard updates will be announced every hour on the hour. This speech was created with well-understood Xian technology and was inspected by Imperial Regulatory Mentat from June 10192 AG for compliance with all but Lyrian strictures before transmission. No thinking machines were used in the creation of this broadcast.